Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. We're on Eridanos. And we're going to the Holy Caves. You know, I was thinking about
Looks like it's seen better days.
it in between episodes. This content is a lot longer than Paralon Gorgon was. Oh, this is like an actual separate... Okay. No Windows Defender, I don't need any notifications right now, thank you. Oh, you make me open up all my settings? I'm just gonna close that. That's a problem for later me. The last thing I need is you doing anything in the background and crashing all my capture software. Ooh. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for. I imagine this place is full of things that want to eat me? Huh. Such as those. Oh, they're infected. Great. Why are you not... It's not a hostile, though. Huh, that's weird. So they're called canid hosts. Do they actually have a parasite anywhere? Oh, they're friendly. Weird. Really, really weird. Even this thing's friendly? That's so weird. Why? Is that just a bug? Like, not the creature. The, like, is it a glitch? So strange. Yeah, you're friendly too. Gross, but friendly.
Birdie doesn't seem like he has the, how do I put this, intelligence to hide a bottle of zero G, much less a murder.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. Corporate authorized. Okay, so this is a whole thing. Why are the enemies friendly? That's... I almost wish they weren't. It's like disconcerting. Hello, pupper. I guess they didn't model them with like a leech anywhere. Or are they technically leeches? Are they parasite? They're leeches because they... Where does that go? Oh, I guess to that. Why are they not hostile? It's very unsettling. How do I get over to that one? Oh, the way I'm going. Oh, there's even a mega. Ooh. There's another mega. Are you also friendly? Can I take that helmet? Thank you. That's so bizarre that they're friendly. I mean, I guess the parasites are happiness parasites, but... Ooh, hello. Oh, it's just a regular grenade launcher. Like, I'm waiting for something to happen that makes them all aggressive, but nothing's happening. Okay. It's either a glitch or a really neat thing. Both are welcome. Of course, that might change once we go down this elevator. And maybe then it'll become a escape for your life type situation. Going really far down. Oh, something big is here and it's angry. crazy people.
This up and I won't have any new battle scars.
And ready to kill germs.
Oh, I didn't think I could make that shot.
I'm to take out the trap.
I just want to be your friend.
So all the problems are down here. Oh, and what does this button do? Last entry. Okay. Supervisor clearance. Error report not found. Failsafe protocol activated. Not to be memory contents. Dump successful access? Yes. Isolate passcode. Cavi 4620. Cavi 14620. Okay, that might be helpful somewhere. Chief of the Savage's severed index finger. The index finger of the Chief of the Savage is bitten off by his followers as they finally turned on him, as dissidents always do. Not wanting to permanently injure then celebrity Woolrich, and lacking the resources to create an artificial finger for the scene that was lost, had security remove the index finger of one of Woolrich's understudies. You now hold it in your hand. What's the point in seeing all these things? Lab notes. Log 2. Okay. Log 1. Log 3. Okay, some stuff happened. This music is very ambient. Ooh, black. That's a rare one. What was that passcode for, though? Why did I get that? What was that? That was a person. But why? Oh, this is owned? Wait. Who lives here? Why lives here? Was it like a cool scripted they're walking away at the end of the hall type thing? That was actually kind of cool if it was. What? Why is someone living down here? Ooh.
Real slick.
I'll take those, they're rare. Very Hi?
By concentrating on profit, I can invite wealth into my life.
Wait, did I end up in the place of the prophet of profitability? No. Did I? Oh my god, I might have actually. Project End Notice. Okay. Take those bits. That's a lot of bits.
Though effective as a pest control method, cyanide is not intended for human ingestion.
Oh, this is the... Wait, this is the bunker with the... She's right there. Wow, that was unintentionally well planned out. Huh, who would have guessed they connected? Shovel. Spade. Spade. Well, call a spade a spade. That's a spade.
You gotta teach me that.
An axe. A hatchet. Pickaxe. Okay, so this is like full-on cult type thing. Got it. Nice lighting, though. What? Okay. Bellamy Ruth? What? Oh, she was trying to... Interesting. She was trying to patch things up. What is going on with this place? Well, now the music just seems more sinister. Alright, let's talk to the prophet of profitability. I didn't expect to stumble into them here. What is this?
Timeline discrepancy detected.
Honor Guard's
nearby.
headwear. Oh? What are we looking at, game? This thing? Oh.
Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning: ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful
Into
to your health.
your ears? Burning these would generate some pretty toxic smoke.
Side effects from extended exposure include dizziness, nausea, and unconsciousness. Additional likelihood of organ shutdown and/or death.
How would these most likely be used?
Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not this increased effectiveness is good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined.
Can you analyze these chemicals?
Analyzing complete. Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils.
Ooh, essential oils.
Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax.
Taste the herbs? Though the dry herbs are difficult to chew, the flavor is less bitter than you would expect it. It's woodsy, like tripicale, with a singed aftertaste. It's actually slightly better tasting than your average can of salt tuna. So are most boots.
Hypothesizing potential side effects from herb consumption. Most likely outcome, decapitation. Slight possibility of calculation error.
Make a note. Let's move on. What else is going on in here? Why are you making a noise like there's still something to scan? I want that Honor Guard helmet.
Fruitful and productive welcome, brother. I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one. But I should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the Special Inspector's arrival?
Nice little chem you got here. Where do you indoctrinate people? I'm looking into the murder of Halcyon Helen. Let's...
Certainly, certainly. But first, I'd love to interest you in one of my productivity seminars. We'll free you of those potential hampering humors in a heartbeat.
Didn't Halcyon Helen say you were... You know, I've been feeling like my potential is hampered lately. What do you offer? Sorry, Prophet. I don't think I can spare the time. I've got a murder to look into. Let's...
Yes, I understand the pressure of one's employment all too well. We've lately been looking into more ways to bolster the retreat stock of bits. But you needn't worry about how this little conversation is affecting my livelihood, brother. Please, take your time.
I don't like her.
I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, brother. How might I assist?
I'm going to ask you some questions about Halsey and Helen. Please answer truthfully.
Oh? I'm surprised. I wouldn't think the two of us would have much to discuss about her. We may have had some terse interactions before her death, which I most certainly regret. But beyond those, well, never mind. What would you care to know?
You and Helen didn't get along, I hear.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients skimp on their bills.
Did you contact Helen after you left the Grand Colonial?
I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress. Why would I have had any cause to engage with her further?
Here's your terminal. I'd think real carefully before you lie to me again.
Well, I suppose that does complicate things. Whatever the case, I didn't care to mention Helen's change in decision because she never showed up. I don't see how it matters.
She died. That's why she didn't show up. You've got some interesting herbs in here.
I'm pleased that you noticed. Excellent eye, brother. The compound they're treated with is my own invention, designed to unlock an individual's true productive potential when burned. I can't say any more. Trade secrets, you know.
They seem toxic enough to potentially kill someone.
None of my clients have ever complained, so I'm sure they're perfectly safe. Is there anything else?
You said you had no further interaction with Helen before her death, right?
Yes, that's correct. She made it clear that my seminars were of no interest to her.
Why are you lying?
Well, I suppose that whatever the case, I didn't...
Okay, so that's just looping through that dialogue.
Yeah.
Where were you at the time of Helen's murder?
Why, I've been at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for quite some time now, as my disciples can attest. In fact, I haven't visited the Colonials since I arrived several weeks ago. Bad energies, you understand.
Let's talk about something else.
I hope you now realize that I had nothing to do with Helen's demise.
Investigate the Prophet's alibi. How do I do... Do I have to relook at that terminal, I guess? How do I... How would I steal this thing? She's always there. Well, I'll see you before I leave. Hello? What's her name? Elia Mason.
Hello. Welcome to the Prophet of Profitability's Private Prosperity Retreat. Stay positive, and soon all your humors will be balanced. Least, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm Elia Mason. I work as the Prophet's right-hand woman. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the retreat?
If you felt imbalanced and unproductive, linger in your malaise no longer. We have all the amenities and practices for calming the ill humors strangling your potential. Sit for hours in our sweat house and sweat them out. Or stand amidst burning coals and feel your productive inhibitions burn away. And remember, think positive. Positivity equals productivity equals profitability.
Do you know the Prophet well?
Of course. I've been studying under her for years. I know each of her techniques more or less by heart, and even have some variations of my own, such as the quintuple daily stomach purges.
That sounds horrible.
She's promised me that I'd be allowed to open my own branch of the retreat someday soon. Of course, I've been waiting on someday soon for coming up on 4 years now. I'm sure it's gonna happen anytime now.
For a positivity disciple, you sound a little less than enthused.
Oh, terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. I had a cramp. It's better now. I mean, it might be nice if I had a little inclination of whether the Prophet appreciated all the cooking and cleaning and hours of meditation I do on a daily basis.
Uh-oh.
But whatever she thinks isn't for me to question. I'll do my best to be more chipper.
I was hired to look into Halcyon Helen's murder. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Oh my. Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation.
Bi-hourly
Ask
self-flagellation? That's terrible. Bi-hourly? Prophet had some kind of feud with Halcyon Helen, right?
Yes, the circumstances there are quite unfortunate. For a time, the Prophet was completely despondent. Even the hot coal walks weren't buoying her spirits as they usually do. However, we recently had a high-profile visitor whose presence seemed to alleviate whatever the Prophet's fears were.
Who was it?
I'm actually not entirely certain. It was a surreptitious visit that stood out because it was surreptitious. Whoever it was must have paid the Prophet quite a lot to keep things quiet. At least that's the only reason I can think of for intentionally keeping things so hush-hush.
Have you noticed any unusual behavior in the retreat lately?
Well, by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the Prophet recently. A few hours after our high-profile visitor arrived a couple of days ago, the Prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day. At first, I was excited. Thought it was my chance to show her what I could do in charge. But then I saw that she was deeply worried about something. No one saw her until the next day.
Where were you at the time of the murder?
I was here, at the retreat in the company of the other disciples and clients. I rarely have more than a few minutes of alone time. Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the Prophet, who will, I'm sure, reward me for my sacrifice. Eventually.
Uh-huh. That's all for now.
Certainly. Actually, before you go, I want to report something suspicious.
Oh?
I noticed the Prophet dragging something, a bundle, away from the retreat after that high-profile guest arrived. Normally, I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange. Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly human-shaped.
You sure it was a body?
I think so. Had the right size and shape.
Okay. Ah, we have to go out for it. I want this helmet. Honor Guard's headwear.
Entering quiet mode.
I'm probably going to have to come back here for her anyway, so I'll grab it then. Plus, I gotta turn in the other quest. There's a couple things to do. That's neat, though, how we looped around from doing one objective to the other. That saves a bit of time. I wonder if this visitor, this high-profile visitor, was the same one that's been going around with the Needler and killing people. We still don't know what the B was that Halcyon Helen wrote.
Timeline discrepancy.
A semi-recent set of tracks in dirt stand out from the dead leaves and those made by passing creatures.
Identifying human footprints leading out into the wilderness. It is unusual for productivity disciples to wander more than a few feet from the camp.
Not mine, are they?
Scanning. No. No traces of aether dust, blood, or dimethyl sulfoxide found. Judging by footprint
call back
depressions and shoe size, these prints were either made by the Prophet of Profitability or Adjutant Sophia Akande. Error. Recalibrating. These footprints were made by the Prophet of Profitability.
I was gonna say, that would be very strange. You found more footprints.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy detected. Additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline detected. Additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of
Oh, there's a
Profitability.
hostile here. Where?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Here we go.
Didn't die? Bang, 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 bang.
Anyone else?
Judging by the shape of this indentation in the dirt, a person of medium height and build laid here for a number of hours, scanning for other details. Only additional signs of disturbance are a few marks in the dirt.
Am I imagining things, or it seemed like whoever was dumped here got up?
No sign of struggle or evidence of wildlife consumption of body. Suspected likelihood of user correctness, 86%.
Strange. Let's keep this in mind. Huh. Something that looked like a body but was a live person was dropped off here. Very strange indeed. What does it mean? Oh, these load times are killing me. I wonder... I mean, I guess everything's going to be so much better on next-gen stuff because everything's not just using SSDs, but designed to use SSDs. Load times will be so much better. It'll be nice. Things kind of are playing out like the serial drama, the Brain Eaters that they showed in the opening for this DLC. It's interestingly similar. Parallels, even. Why is the helmet gone? Oh, there it is. That was weird.
Welcome back, brother. I'm delighted to
Yeah. Someone said they saw you dragging a human-shaped lump into your yurt.
Who said that? I'll be sure to give them a special seminar on not needlessly implicating the person who puts food on their table. It was a bundle of clothing, brother. Even productivity geniuses need to do laundry from time to time.
Human-shaped laundry? The quicker I get the truth, the faster I can leave you alone.
Yes. I suppose the more quickly we get off this subject, the better. I had a visitor, yes. But as it turned out, some of my productivity techniques were too much for them. I had to drag them out by hand. But their peers came and collected them shortly thereafter. I'm sure whichever attendee it was is perfectly safe now.
Follow your trail.
Oh, really? What did you find there? What did I dump?
Nothing there, but its proportions, I'd say a body.
Clever work, Inspector. It seems even I can't slide my way out of the trap you've so intricately weaved. I admit it. I killed Helen. By mistake. Helen changed her mind and wanted to attend one of my sessions. I, knowing the importance of the seminar, desired to truly galvanize her, though not to stop her heart. So when it came time, I chose to double Helen's dosage of productivity-enhancing herbs. I left her to meditate, and when I returned, she was dead. After that, I entered a less than coherent state. One of my disciples, it seems, witnessed
But that
me
doesn't
as I
line up
dragged
with
Helen's
how she
body out
actually
into
died.
the wilderness.
Did you shoot the body at any time?
Laws, no. I hate guns. If I ever wanted to kill someone on purpose, I would have used a blunt weapon. Nothing quite like clubbing someone over the head.
Well, you didn't kill Helen, then. You didn't dump the body at the Grand Colonial?
Do you jest? The guests at the Colonial eat no shortage of strange things, but I think corpses are perhaps too strange. The creatures of the wilderness are much less picky. Besides, the hotel is ridiculously far. I couldn't have made it all that way without someone realizing I was dragging a corpse.
You're sure Helen was dead?
I'm no medical professional, but that certainly seemed the case. Usually my customers at least writhe or mumble after a session.
This got
My
interesting.
productivity-enhancing herbs typically do induce sluggishness, but I suppose they must have been enough to do her in if her constitution was truly that weak.
Actually, I don't think you killed anybody. Certainly not Helen.
What? Is this some kind of joke? You're an inspector. It's your job to arrest me, isn't it?
Halcyon Helen's body was found at the Grand Colonial. She was killed there. If Helen's body wasn't where you left it, she must have awakened and walked away.
No. Someone must have moved it after I killed her. One of my business rivals, waiting for me to fall into a false sense of security so they can strike.
She was killed there.
I don't believe you. I think this is all a trick. You're trying to catch me in a lie. Get me to reveal my productivity secrets.
The only thing you've done is be completely negligent.
No. You can't trick me. I've finally discovered what's happening. You've been paid off. Someone else learned that I killed Helen and is going to use that information to blackmail me. You think I'm going to let this injustice happen? Ha! Tell the constable that I killed Helen. It's 1,000 times less miserable than whatever my enemies have planned.
You're up the wall. I'm not getting a deputy or anyone else to falsely imprison you. The constable's dead, but I guess if you want to imprison, I can oblige you. No.
You monster! What am I supposed to do now? They'll be here soon. And once they arrive, I'll be powerless. Powerless! I just want to go to prison! Is that so wrong?
Huh. Okay. Strange.
You're a heartless inspector. How will I ever feel safe again? All I have are dozens of devoted followers and 16 feet of concrete to separate me
16
from my
feet
enemies.
of concrete. Jesus. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to steal that helmet. Unless I can take it? No, it has to be stolen. And, we'll continue this in the next episode. So thanks for joining me. Come back. I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.